Are you guys okay? All right. Well, everybody's had breakfast. Doing okay over there, girly? I know that insulin's kicking your ass, isn't it? All right. Well, you two are okay. All right. Let's make coffee and go to the deck. Let's go deck max. Let's go deck max. All right. Hang on. Let's get the coffee made. Let me get. Oh, Benadryl. Lord have mercy. I need Benadryl. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. All right. That's better. It's not perfect, but it'll work till I get Benadryl in me. Which we'll just stop and do that right now. Oh, God. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are making a cup of coffee and headed to the sunshiny deck. How exciting. Oh man, this brown sugar is so soft. Man, I'm such a genius. Look at that. It's went from being such a hard bag of brown sugar and you couldn't, like, I was having to shave it. I was having to shave the brown sugar. And now, courtesy of my smarts. Yes. Good morning, Doodles. How are you? So yesterday was a rough day here. Birdie's sugar got to like, so the first time I checked it, it gave me an E10 error. And I was like, E10? I normally get E2s because I don't get enough blood. Okay. Because, I don't know, I just have a thing about not squeezing where I poke. I have a thing about not squeezing to get blood out. You just poke it and you just let it wait and the blood will come out. If you didn't poke it hard enough, you need to poke it a second time. So I always do 2 pokes when I poke her because sometimes you don't get through the hematoma. And so then you get like the serous fluid. Anyway, no problems, right? No problems. Her dad's okay with the way I do it. Her dad's like, yep, that works as long as we're getting good readings. Well, yesterday I got an E10 error, and then the reading was high, and I panicked, and I called her dad, and I said, I think that she's really high, and so high means that it's over 600. Well, she brought herself down to 570 last night because she just went and had a good time. She went outside, she played in the ditch. We did all kinds of activities. Just kept her busy and going. I didn't check it at bedtime. We went to bed and that was the way it was going to be. And look at her today. She just had breakfast, 17 units, and now we are solar maxing. So, crazy as it is, I was super worried, but I started researching dog food because I'm like, how does this work? Because dogs, they have their food is made up of primarily grains, flour, corn. So I was curious to figure out how this is going to work. Well, unfortunately, both foods that he feeds are corn-based. Corn is the first ingredient. So I kind of talked to him a little bit about it. And so we'll see what he does after this bag of dog food. But unfortunately, I think our sugars are going to stay high because when you even when a diabetic eats corn, right, it isn't digestible, and what does it do? It turns to sugar. So the insulin already on top of the sugar that's already on her, and then it's got to work through the sugar from the corn. So that's we started talking about it, and we opened a dialogue on it. Listen, it's a step in the right direction, right? Because unfortunately, the two foods that he's feeding her, the main ingredient is flour for the cuts in gravy. Because of the gravy, that's flour, and flour turns to sugar. What about fluids? Yeah, she's doing. I monitor her. I monitor her intake and output. So she drinks about four. She drinks about 4 toilet bowls full in the morning. I texted him and said, "What the fuck am I doing wrong? She's back to drinking from the toilet." He's like, "She always drinks from the toilet." I'm like, what the fuck? I kiss her on the face. You've never told me she drinks from the toilet. All I get back is a big laughing face. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I kiss her on the face. I don't want toilet dog water face. Toilet water dog face. Gross. Well, good morning, Hobo. Good morning. Hi, buddy. Hobo's underneath the tree. Hi, Canvas. Good morning. So anyway, that's how my day starts. Like I hit the ground running. My eyes open up, and instantly, as soon as my eyes are opening, my feet are sliding off the bed, and I'm sliding into an upright position. And then it just doesn't stop until we go to bed. And we went to bed at 8:30 last night. I said, "Everybody ready to go to bed?" And they said, "Yes." And we all went and crawled in bed. And we crawled in bed at 8:30 last night. It was still daylight out. It was daylight for 2 more hours. Oh, it's so much like having a kid, Remy. Listen, I can do this place for about a week. After that, unless I pace myself, I'm burnt out and I got to go home to my own place. I had to irrigate. Brandon, the neighbor got to get over here and do my fucking spark plugs. Jeez. I need my spark plugs done. It was too hot, then it was too windy, so I'm hoping to baby bear day. Good morning. So yes, but look, she looks happy. She looks super happy solar charging over there. Mason's already out on his walkabout, on his morning constitutional walkabout. Big Cat's already murdered something and brought it inside, and God only knows who cleaned it up. I don't know if Big Cat cleaned it up, Casey cleaned it up, Birdie cleaned it up, or Addie cleaned it up. But there was body parts, and then I came back to clean it up myself, and there wasn't any body parts. So, yeah, Mr. Murder Mittens doing his thing first thing in the morning. And Addie finally came and gave Birdie the non-growling interest this morning, and Birdie didn't like snap at her, raise her teeth at her, didn't do any of that. So, well, you chasing birds? You chasing birds? You can chase birds. And look, I kept the grass green. I kept the grass green. I have been playing with the water. I should really have water on it right now, but whatever. I'm going to say this, I don't want anybody's head getting too big or anything, but I appreciated Sinner's kindness and the way he covered what happened with the bracelets yesterday. I appreciated that. Constructive criticism, you could have left some of the insults out. Your insults were getting a little down a rabbit hole that shows your bias towards the person you don't like. But that's just one crazy person to another. That's a Wyoming morning right there. That's a good Wyoming morning right there. Oh, maybe we can put it right here. There's a Wyoming morning right there. I watched it. Listen, if you talk about me, I'm probably going to be in the bushes watching. Unless you're Queen Bee in the Hive. Because, quite frankly, you guys don't matter. I have never seen, you guys used to pride yourself on not being an echo chamber and people disagreeing. And I have never seen so many people echo chamber up and rah, 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 burn the bitch. I have never seen that so much in my life. Some of you that used to pride yourself on free thinking, yeah, not so much. Yeah, I can only take so much of him. He was about to lose me at one point, and finally I just typed in chat, Jesus, enough with the insults. Let's get on with the show. Oh, I'm good, Castle Chaos Queen. How are you? You didn't speak for my best interest. Oh, doodles. How come? Why not? I know, he hasn't learned that the insults are what people hear, not the information, and that was the problem. And I get it. Whelping Pen arrived. Oh, wow, Tammy. It's a beautiful Wyoming day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah. Well, he just does twice the amount of work that he needs to, right, Remy? And probably gets himself riled up a little bit more than he really should. Um, but that's, listen, you learn that after you've covered somebody for so long. It would be like me going back and covering Natasha again. Could you imagine? I would turn back into that person that I was. But I do want to say something to Bonnie. I do want to say, I'm sorry you don't understand how grief works. I'm really sorry you don't understand how grief works. It seems like you've had a lot of loss since the loss of our friendship. And you've been through a lot. And I do hope that you do find somebody that'll understand your grief and understand what it's like not to be able to function on a daily basis. So, but I'm keeping the bracelets and I'm selling them myself. So, and there will be no money given. The money will go to continuing the craft fair mission, just like it was intended. If you have a problem with that, well, I guess you should remember what you typed, because I showed it yesterday. Imagine that. But no apologies from anybody. Imagine that. Imagine that. What are you doing, Mason? He's solar maxing. Everybody's solar maxing. Horses are coming in. I'm probably going to have to go get socks so we can put my sandals on and we can go over to the horses because I'm barefoot. I'm kind of hobbled right now. I can't do nothing. I couldn't walk out into that grass if I wanted to. I can barely make it across the deck when I'm barefooted. I got tender feet. A couple nights ago, I was out here pounding the fucking nails in the deck because everywhere I stepped, I was stepping on a fucking nail. I'm sorry, Remy, you just said Clue thinks it's a good idea to talk about Makeup Mobster. Oh, that'll be fun for Makeup Mobster. Taste of the Wild is a good grain-free dog cat food, okay? I appreciate that, Spitfire. From the research that I found yesterday, thank God for this green screen. So, what did I find? Where is it at? Oh, I had to go on an irrigating adventure. These are 2 right now. Okay. So right now we're looking at Royal Canin, the Glycobalance, or the Hills Diet, or even this ProPlan Veterinary DM. And then I told him he needed to go. What the fuck is going on out there, you guys? I told him he might need to do high quality, the fresh foods, but I don't think he's going to go for that. But I sent him this one where it says whole oats, barley, or millet are used as a primary grain source instead of corn or cornmeal. And explained that what's happening is that her sugar is, the insulin is already having to work through the sugar that's on her, because like this morning she was, let's see, God damn it, there we go, because like last night's sugar was 570 at supper time. I gave her 22 units. This morning's sugar was 387 at 7 o'clock. So I gave her another 17 units. Don't get ProPlan, it's crappy. Okay. Well, listen, I am just trying to do as much information gathering as I can possibly do for her dad. I know her dad has been researching this since she got sick. Good morning. And I know her dad has been researching this. I mean, her dad is in the medical field, so it's not like we're flying blind on this. But when I asked him, I'm like, so what is the criteria for the food that you're buying? He said that he gave me the information that vet gave him about like the crude protein and where the numbers should be, and he's like, not to go less than this. And I said, did they talk to you about ingredients? And he's like, no, I didn't say anything about ingredients. And I said, well, if you've got corn as the first ingredient, that ends up being like you got to work through the sugar that's already on them, and then that turns to sugar. So, and we do. That's where we're headed, Maggie. That's exactly where we're headed. But now it doesn't mean, listen, just because that's what you think he should do doesn't mean that that's what he's going to do, right? You have to remember that part of it has to fit into his lifestyle also. Well, I can't make the changes. I just wanted him to have that little bit of research and that knowledge because I didn't know if he knew it. I'm not making any changes to this dog's diet or anything. I'm here just to, no, we cannot give her a big old juicy steak. Nope. That's a no, Remy. Be in so much trouble. No, that's okay. I'm not making any changes. I just knew that in the middle of my stay here, we were going to be, she's 6. She's 6. I just knew in the middle of my stay, we were going to be going from one brand to another. Because he had forewarned me. He said, hey, you've got about 2.5 days of this one, and then you're going to be switching over to this food. I understand, Maggie. This is my client, though, and I can't put anything in place on his dog. It's not my dog. What I can do is I can offer information that he can take into consideration, and he will come up with the best. He'll come up with the best options for her. So I don't have that ability to make somebody else's dog's choices, change choices. What I do have the ability to do is bring in information with citable sources and links. Yes, it has, Doodles. Because I think about 100 years ago, we fed old Roy, you know? So, oh, we're having one of these mornings. You ship Birdie a steak on the lowdown. Yeah, this was all something that happened. I think in the month of May, this happened. I had been here, and then by the time he got home, he had realized that she had lost some weight, and then he took her to the vet, and her sugar was skyrocketing. She had an infection in her intestine. She had an intestinal infection that then threw her into DKA. We almost lost her. So now we're just doing the best that we can do to give her the best possible life for whatever she has and is fully functioning. So she gets lots of blood sugars and that's something that I've talked to him about. We're a little over a month into this, Maggie. So this is all brand new. And then in the middle of it, he has to leave and he's out of the state. So you got me sitting here in the interim holding the place. So I just started doing a little bit of research. Actually, that's the funny thing, Maggie. It's not for the dog. It's crazy. It's actually not. Vetselin is not. It's kind of weird. It's expensive for humans, but not as much anymore for dogs. But I really believe that with her, not a lot, Remy, not a lot. You can use a human glucometer to check a dog's. It's just not as dialed in. He has a pet glucometer now, but at first he was using the human glucometer. And I don't know what the difference is, really. It doesn't seem to be a lot. Because you measure it out in the same way you measure out human insulin. It's given by unit, same way, sub-Q. I give it in the back of the neck versus like the squeeze of the belly. Just, I don't know what the difference is. I didn't get down that far. I started looking, I was down a rabbit hole about dog food yesterday and realizing that dogs should really eat what you eat because that's closer to their diet than, yeah, the difference is in the amount you give. I mean, and hers, she's on a sliding scale, so sometimes it's, the first day it was only 10 units I had to give her. Okay, so yeah, there's not a lot of difference between them. Phew. 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 Oh my god. Woof. I think the top of my head might have just blown off on that one. Woo! Listen, the other day after, thank you guys. The other day after the crop duster had been out, because I texted the farmer and was like, so are we under attack or is this like normal? We've got like a Red Baron plane flying around. And he's like, oh yeah, he's crop duster. He said, I see him a couple times. Because Gesundheit, yes, I'm telling you, there was a demon that just left my body. Anyway, and now you hear me, the joys of being out at the farm with having allergies. And we irrigated, so I'm sure everything is setting off. Our water left this morning, so we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I guess it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with water on. So anyway, I got into the grocery store and all of a sudden I had a coughing fit. And then I sneezed twice and my eyes were all watery. I'm like, what the fuck did the dude spray? Good morning, Mystery. Like, what the fuck did the dude spray? Whenever it was, it has irritated the shit out of me. One would have thought that I would have smelled it because, whatever. Oh, Big Cat's going in the potting shed to see if he can find something to kill in there. There he disappears. He gonna go get something to murder. Nice, Tammy. Nope, I didn't buy expensive cheese, but we are gonna go into town today and do a little grocery shop. I want to get some bakers. Baked potato, make them loaf. It's supposed to be in the 70s, so I can turn the AC on. I can turn the central air on and still cook a meatloaf. I haven't had the central air on all week. I've just been cooling the house down. Good morning, Feisty Cooter. I just been cooling the house down at night by opening the windows and then closing them when I get up at 5 and between 4:30 and 5 in the morning. Oh, it's a beautiful view. It's the best place in the world to wake up to the mountains in. Ooh, have you guys watched Dutton Ranch yet? It's on Paramount. It's got Rip and Beth in it and Carter. Uh-oh, Canvas. Oh, yeah? That's so weird. You knew a feisty cooter once. Did it have teeth and did it snap? Was it a snapping cooter? A snapping cooter turtle. A cooter snapping turtle. Well, I promise you, Montana is not like the movie the show Yellowstone. According to them, they can go from Missoula to Billings in just a very short amount of time. I'm sorry, Missoula to Billings is 9 hours. 9 hours to drive across the state. Bozeman to Helena is like 4 and 2 mountain passes. So they don't make it very realistic. What are you doing underneath the chair? Come on now. Get out from underneath there. You little weirdo. Let's just say I was very worried. Yeah, it's just not. For Casey to go from the reservation to his dad's place is a minimum 6 hours. 6 hours. You cannot get from the res over by Crow to Billings in under 6 hours. And the only way to get there is the interstate. There's no 2-lane. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they got some stuff wrong. 9 hours later, we roll into Billings. Well, should we go play with the horses? Birdie, want to go play with the horses? Want to go play with the horses? Come on. Hey, want to go play with the horses? Yeah. No, we're not going that way. We're going this way. I had to get my ass straight. I had to get my ass straight, kid. Come on, let's go this way. Go play with the horses? Okay. Come on. Let's Come on. Come on, Eileen. You know I love you. Come on. Uh-oh, we just walked through a spider web. Gross. Goddamn spiders. Ooh, there's a great big jumping spider in the inside of the porch. Uh-oh. Nobody's over here. Where'd they all go? Oh, there they are. There's a chicken nugget laying down. Hi, Roy. Hi, Roy, my boy. Oh, I got coffee, don't I? Oh, I got coffee, don't I? Uh-oh, there's coffee, huh? Okay, hold on. Oh, there's Hobo. Hey, Spot. Good morning. Oh, come here, little boy. Come here, chicken nugget. Oh, yeah? You don't say, Hobo. You don't say. I'm going to end up getting shit in my coffee. Chicken nugget. Hi. Oh, yeah, you're going to be the asshole this morning, aren't you? You're going to be the asshole, not letting anybody get any love. Hey, don't be mean. Don't be mean. We don't got to do that. Hey, don't bite him. Oh, damn it. Oh, Chicky Nugget, you're looking like your daddy. Look at, you can see where his baby hairs are going away. He's going to be a red paint. Oh my goodness. Look at your baby hairs going away. Look at your baby hairs going away. Oh, Hobo. Is it a Mick horse? Yes, it's Chicken Nugget. How funny. I don't think he knows the story. Look at your new baby hair. Look at your big boy hair coming in. Look at your big boy hair coming in. I really hope you are not teaching him how to be a horse. I hope that you're not the one that's teaching him how to be a horse. Oh, you are. You are. That's why you're pushing everybody around. Oh, so they left you in charge with him. Oh, yeah, because there's Grandma and Mom and Dad. Other Grandma's right there, but hi, Chicken Nugget. Hi, Chicken Nugget. Hobo, stop being a dick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I remember what you like. I know, I don't forget. I don't forget you. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. I don't forget you. I know what you like. I love you. Hi. Hi. I know. I know. Oh, you want some over here too? You want some over here too? Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah. He knows exactly what I've told him all about you guys. So he just fucking blows him over. Oh, Chicken Nugget, put it away. Come on, buddy, put it away. I mean, you don't need to let it all hang out for everybody. Hi, Roy, my boy. Yeah, let's not bite my hands. Hi, Roy, honey. Hi. Hi, handsome. Red rocketing. Hi. Good morning. What do you want? You want a cookie? Yeah? You want a cookie? Okay, let's get you a cookie. I don't know where all the other dogs went. Everybody else just fucking took off. They left Daddy and I here playing with the horses. Okay. Hey, Roy. Here goes Spot. Okay, Roy, I got you. I got you. Come here, Nuggie. Come here, Nugget. I got you too, boo. Here. Here, down here. Down here. I got you too, boo. Shh, don't tell anybody. I gave you an extra one. Don't tell anybody, though, okay? You're feeling slightly inadequate this morning. Oh, Fred, stop it. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted it. But I'm pretty sure you do. Yes, you do. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, my God. Good thing it's not hot, huh, buddy? Yeah? Is that good? Is that what you wanted? You gonna be a go-go gadget horse this morning? Coffee and a cookie. Well, you best be the best horse ever today. like, fuck yeah, I'm loaded up, ready to go. You want some now? Probably not. Okay. This one's over here just cribbing away. No, all of these horses drink coffee. I'm sure Chicken Nugget would take some too if I offered it. Oh, you think? You want some coffee? Oh boy. Here comes Roy. Roy's like, oh, is there more coffee? Oh, all right. Well, here, let me help you out with that. There's more coffee. I'll help. Are you enjoying it? I mean, Jesus Christ, Roy. All right. It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. I know, Bonnie. You missed out on the coffee, honey. I know. You missed out on coffee this morning, girl. There's not any left. Your brother drank it all. I'm sorry. He got the last of the pot. Roy, really? Seriously? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Let the cup go. Thank you. Chicken Nuggets like, oh, thank God you came back, Mom. I'm really hungry. I need breakfast. Roy, come on now. Come on now. Can I have my cup back? I know, buddy. I know. It's so good, isn't it? I make the best coffee in the world. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. I'm going to get kisses now if I don't step back. Oh. You want me to put some in there for you? Maybe we'll do it at the 4 o'clock hour, okay? We'll do it at 4 o'clock. We'll do it in the afternoon. We'll come out and have afternoon coffee and cookies, okay? All right. Roy, it's on you today. You got it. You got the coffee. You're the boss today, buddy. You're the boss. Yeah. You're in charge. You drank the coffee. You got the go-go gadget horse juice. I know. It's so good, isn't it? I know. All right. Really? Now you're going to start bucket banging. You're seriously going to start bucket banging after all that? Oh, I didn't think so. No, I didn't think so. No, I didn't think you were going to do that. That was a no. Yeah, that's a no. No. We're not going to bucket bang. Yep. No, we're not going to bucket bang. No bang in the buckets. I know. I understand. I got you. Hey, Mason, come on this side of the fence, please. You have zero fucking horse sense, and you got a horse coming up on your ass. Oh, my God. Come on, Mason. Oh, yeah, that's smart. Go right between those two big legs. Mason, come on. Come on. Yep, see, you're going to get stepped on. Come on. Mason. I had to turn my back because I didn't want to see it if it was going to happen. Okay, come on. Come on. Casey, come on. Where's Birdie? Where's Bird Girl? Oh. Come on, Moogie. I don't know where Bird is. She'll come back around in a minute. No, he wasn't going to get pooped on. He was going to get fucking stepped on. Come on. Everybody out of the shed. Wasn't going to get pooped on. He was going to get stepped on. Oh. I got to go wash my cup now. Gotta go wash my cup. It's covered in horse slime. Oh. How did we turn that on? Okay, that's off. All right. Yeah, it was a lot of horse spit. In the Bird's world this morning, well, her sugar was high again. And she had to have 17 units. Yeah, a lot of horse spit. And she had to have 17 units of insulin. But she ate, we switched her to her new food. And that's what was left over after she ate. That was what was left over after Casey ate. So they got some stuff to clean up for supper tonight. But I don't even know where Bird is. She's out the door. Probably down the way. Hang on, let me yell. Come on, Bird! Good morning, what is true? I know that Birdie absolutely loves playing in the water and playing in the ditch. So anytime I have to do anything that's ditch related, oh no, Kimber got hit by a car last night. The ex-wife's dog got hit by a car in front of her house, and she spent the night with the dog having surgery. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, listen, you can't let the dogs, even in this little town that we're right outside of, you cannot let the dogs roam. People don't fucking look. So Kimber got hit by a car. Had to have surgery. She survived the night. Jesus Christ. Kimber's a mountain cur. So when the ex-wife rescued her, she had been chained to a bulldozer outside of the east entrance of Yellowstone, up by Pahaska Teepee, and she had been chained to a bulldozer until somebody let her off the chain because nobody was bringing her food, and she'd been chained up for like 3.5 weeks. And then it took her like a month to get her to come to her because she was like a wild dog. She killed all kinds of squirrels and whatnot to stay alive. And then the next spring, the ex-wife brought her home. She was like, nope, I'm taking the dog. So Kimber's very unliking of people. There's about 8 of us she likes. But it takes forever to build her trust and get her trust because so many people during her life have not done her well. I'm pretty sure that's Bird. Why are you bitching? Hi! Hi! What did you go do? What did you go do? Huh? Did you? Oh no, I don't want no kisses from the toilet water drinker. You stick your head in the toilet. No fucking way. We're not kissing no more. Oh no, I know where your head goes now. Hey. Hey. You toilet water drinker. Good morning, JJ. You toilet water drinker. I know where your head goes. I had that big old head of yours goes. Yeah, see, you drink the water from there, and I kiss your head. You drink the water from the toilet, and I wash your face. Oh my God, I'm with Kimber. Like, there's only about 8 that I like too, but. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm going to have to go check on. I have to get dressed here in a little bit and leave the dogs and go check on Kimber. Check on the ex-wife. Maybe I'll make her a breakfast burrito. We got tortillas, cheese, and eggs, so I can probably make her a breakfast burrito. And at least that way she can. Well, now that I have a whole new wash cup and it's all clean, and the horses are happy because they got their coffee. So let's go back and sit down and have some more coffee. How's that sound? What? What, Murder Mittens? What? Who do you want to murder? Who do you want to murder? Mr. Murder Mittens. Gotta love the Wyoming wind, huh? That's just from last night. All right. There's your rug, Max and back. Now you can all get on your spots on the carpet. Everybody has their little spot on the carpet they sit in. That's not my cat. Yeah, there is a cat. It's not my cat. It's the only cat that I'll claim, though, because I don't really like cats. I'm not a cat person. Cats equal boxes of shit. I got enough boxes of shit in my house. This cat shits outside. This cat shits in the field. And he kills stuff. He kills all kinds of shit. So, it's the coolest cat that I've ever been around. Just the coolest cat that I've ever been around. You can't pick him up. You can't pick him up. Good morning, Grain. This is about what you can do with Big Cat. Oh, who bit who? Who bit who? And the back of his neck is one great big sore right now because he went out and got into a fight with everything in the neighborhood. Everything on the prairie. Murder Mittens. Yes, his name is Big Cat. I call him Mr. Murder Mittens. Oh, Murder Mittens, huh? Oh, wow. Are you going to jump up on my lap? Yeah, you can't pick this cat up. This cat comes to you if he wants attention. He sits on you. He likes to knead his claws in. Jumps on your chest about 5:30 in the morning and is meow and starts kneading away. Like, good morning, wake up. Every morning at 5:30. 5:30 in the morning. Every morning. I may have just been awake and looked at my clock, and then the next thing I know, I got Big Cat jumping on the bed. Hey, look at me. What do you got a fucking, hold still, you got a foxtail. God damn you, don't you do that. Let me get your foxtail. Oof. No foxtails in the cat nose. I know, Bird. Bird's gonna come to my defense. Oh, well, hello, Mr. Murder Mittens. Oh, Mr. Murder Mittens. What, are you going to jump up here? Are you actually going to do it? So he will let me doctor his cuts. He'll let me doctor his cuts. So I took him into the bathroom and stuck him in the sink and scrubbed the shit out of the back of his neck. Scrubbed off, pulled two claws out from his puncture wounds and bacitracined him up. So he actually will let me doctor him. He won't let anybody else, but he'll let me doctor him. So that says something. Yeah, all the animals do, unfortunately. I mean, I don't think it's unfortunately. It's fortunate for me. It's unfortunate for them. I wouldn't want me to have to be the reliable adult. I'm a little flaky some days. Oh, he beats up everything in the neighborhood. Everything on the county road. Yep. About 4 summers ago, I had to load him up in my Jeep and take him over to the vet because he had gotten into a fight with something. And he hopped up on my lap and I ran my hand down the back of his neck, and the back of his neck was just, hey, don't do that. Your dad will have a fit if you start clawing those. And he jumped up on my lap, and I ran my hand down the back of him, and the back of his neck was just goo. So I took a picture of it and realized that, like, it was a huge fucking abscess, and it was just oozing infection. This cat hung from the inside of my Jeep while making the worst noise while he hung from the Jeep while we drove the 8 miles to the vet. Oh my God, he was so not happy. Good morning, Miss Cheese. Oh, it was gross, Fred. Poor cat had to have his whole neck shaved. Antibiotics. It was a fucking disaster. But as soon as we got home, guess where he went? Right back out into the wild and started fighting with things again. Oh, look. She thinks she's cute because she can go out through the fence and she can go get herself her own horse hoof that she picks. Is it, bird? What is it? Oh, something went off outside. Something went off out front. Nope. It's not something went off out front. It's the little birds that are right up there in the nest. And she has a shit fit about them. Pretty soon, yep, she'll be up on that edge trying to get up there to that corner where you just see the robin's tail under the eave. So yeah. What are you doing? Birds? Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a turd. I know. I know. It's damn birds, isn't it? It's dim damn robins. What was that? What was that? Well, no worries. There's a whole nest of them right up there. And they have both a mother and a father. Look at her. Watch her. Pretty soon, she'll get sad and she'll lay her head down on the railing and just sit there with her head on the railing, listening. Boy, she's not happy. I sent him a picture of his dog last night, and he's like, she's grumpy. What'd you do to her? I said, you'd look like that if you were on day number 3 of having a bitch that can't get the blood sugar on the first try, hanging out at your house too and wanting to poke you 8 more times a day than your dad's been poking you. He's like, well, that is true. I said, you're also not here. By Wednesday, she doesn't like me anymore. On Thursday, she's tolerable. On Friday, she's going to be fuck you Friday. Fuck you, I ain't coming around. I'm ready for my dad to be home. Not you no more. That's the way it goes every week. So there's mourning doves, grackles, starlings, magpies, meadowlarks, sparrows. There was something else I saw out here the other day. There's little yellow goldfinches, there's house finches. So that's kind of what you're hearing around here. I can't believe the magpies aren't squawking yet. What? Did the birds move in the nest? Oh shit. The meadowlarks yesterday afternoon were just, they were just a singing. That's our state bird. Bigger birds. Ah. We don't have blue jays. I mean, on occasion we might, but they don't. Those are killdeers. The ones that make that peep, 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 peep. Those are killdeers. Good morning, Hope's Echo. She is not letting those birds go. She just repositioned herself so she's got a better view of them. She's not letting them go. Nope, we're not letting the birds go this morning. We are not letting them go. See, even if I zoomed in on the mountains, we wouldn't be able to see anything. It's really hazy. Normally you can see that canyon over there. We can't even see the canyon all the way zoomed in this morning. It is hazy. But you can see the clouds riding on top of the mountains. I know. Well, that, and then that's the mountains. So if there's any, well, hello, Candace. I'm sorry I missed that you were outside my door. I can't believe you drove all the way to Wyoming and all the way to the farm and you didn't come up and ring the doorbell. I can't believe you. You come all the way to Wyoming and you come to pick me up, but you don't get out of the car and you don't ring the doorbell. God dang, girl. Hey, I'm here. Do you want me to come to the door? Yeah. I look out the door. I don't see anybody. I'm like, where are you here? Candace says, oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, I was supposed to be picking up my coworker. Good morning, Andy. Andy, you missed Roy drinking my coffee this morning. Is Bracelet Gate over now? Yep, they're all mine. I think we settled it. Sinner solved the case yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and go with his solution. I would like an apology from everybody, though. Probably not going to get one of those. I want an apology like people in hell want ice water, but, you know, probably not going to get one of those. Sinner solved Bracelet Gate. Sinner cracked the case last night. Probably with my help, with the fact that I right there. There we go. That you can sell and you can save that for your next craft event or your move. Okay? I think we got it figured out now, huh? I think we're done. I don't know, Candace. Why are you saying sorry? What did you get on yourself, Mason? Come here. Hey, Mookie Doo. Over here. Hey, oh my God. Come here. What'd you get on you? I saw Casey had that on her too. I don't know what that is, but you're going to end up getting shaved because of it. Anyway, so there we go. Bracelet Gate is solved. I don't know. Oh, we're going to kick around in the barn now, huh? She sure didn't give up on those birds. Look at her laying in there. Like she is bound and determined that she's going to get those birds. Bird is bound and determined. Yeah, we can put the fundraiser on hold for now. Oh no, hey, I understood what you said. Well, that's kind of what I thought, JJ. Somebody that doesn't want to show her receipts is demanding that other people show receipts. And then when you show receipts, you don't even get a fucking, oh, God, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have stuck my nose into that. I should have known there was more to it than the story. But instead, so all those times that I sat on her panel, I was a good person. But the minute that I don't sit on her panel, now I was a bad person the whole time I was sitting on her panel. Get the fuck out of here. Well, I shouldn't have let her sit on my panel for as long as I did. Bitch, you need me. Yes, you can keep your kidney. You don't have to do... Bitch, you needed me. What are you talking about? There was... Who else to help you out? Rowena, silly girl, saying I cost her money. You do know that everybody talks about you behind your back in Discord, right? Like, Jesus Christ, is she ever going to shut up? Well, I ain't going up on her fucking panel. Yes, if I happen to not be up on panel, she would fucking call me on the phone. Where are you? Oh, makeup mobsters. Well, I gotta go and change my pissy diaper. I've been sitting in it for 16 hours now while I've been holding it down because we don't know where Queen went. But I'm sure enough, sure. I sure did. I'm sure going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you the story of how hubby and I dance in the kitchen, even though I'm 389 pounds and I can barely walk from my bed to the toilet. But I'm going to tell you the story. I understand, be frank. Yeah, like Makeup Mobster nailed that with precision. I heard that and I just giggled. I was like, oh, they're not going to like that. Hey, quit licking. Uh-oh, Murder Mittens is locking onto a scent. Oh, he's on the move. He is stalking his prey. We're slowly approaching the garden gate. He is locking onto the scent of his prey. Oh, so the gate doesn't have panels in it anymore. Okay. There we go. And he's in. And he's in the garden. What will he bring back for us today? Here they go, spraying us again. Can't even hardly see them. We can hear them. I have no clue where they are. Watch, next thing they know. Next thing you know, we're going to start seeing white lines in the sky. Oh, Addie, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to follow the cat, of course. Oh, yes, we are on a possible cat attack. Addie, honey, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Make better choices than that. No, don't go on the Murder Mitten expedition. Presents for us incapable humans. Yes. Addison, don't go in there. But Mom, What am I supposed to do? I really want to go in there. Okay, fine. I'll go down there. Oh, she thinks she's a big dog, doesn't she? Oh, she just thinks she's a big dog. Oh, she just thinks she's a big dog. She's so far out there. Look at the little dog. What doing, Zippy Doodah? Stop biting each other. Horses are biting each other. Look at her dogging. Look at her being a dog. Ever elusive Murder Mittens is roaming around inside the garden to see if he's going to bring out any treasures. Little girl dog's back over there in the corner. Oh. Oh, wow. You see a nap in your near future? I don't blame you. Did everybody take their meds today? Oh, JJ. I would miss that too. I would miss that too. I am so glad she has a bell on her collar because I can hear her. Zippy Doodah! Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Yes, I watched you. Yes, I watched you. Was that fun out there? Oh my goodness. You smell like clean laundry in the sunshine. You smell like clean laundry in the sunshine. Oh, are you having a good time out here? Are you having a good time out here? Yes. I know. I love it out here too. Such a good time. 3 million in hail damage handled. About 300K left on the April storm. Wow. Holy crap, Bree. That's a lot. 3 million in hail damage. With only 300,000 left. Damn. Oh, car dealerships. Yeah. So I don't know if Big Cat's still in the garden or not. I don't know if he just went into the garden and then out the other side. I don't know. I don't see anything moving around. And he hasn't come back really quick, so. But we are going to go get the water started for the day. So let's go in and turn the water on. And then let's go back to the system where we can turn it to a different area. But he doesn't ask for a lot of things. He doesn't even ask me to water, but he knows that I like to play with the water. And he knows that I like to see how green we play this game, how green I can get it, and how long it can take before it's brown. So we like to play this. It's been an ongoing thing. Okay. Let's see if we can get out here and I can get around before everything starts. Okay. All right, we got around that one. Let's get around this one. Let's see if I can do this without completely soaking myself. All right, so this is what I set up. So it looks like we got part of the side yard going and the front yard. I think I kind of want to leave it. I think I kind of want to leave it like this. Oh, if I move that one, what does this one do? Okay, what does that one do? That turns. What did that turn? I heard pressure decrease, but pressure's increasing over there. Ooh, we do got water on the front pasture. I can see it finally. All right, well, I guess, wait, what's going on over here? Hold on, did I just turn something on the back too? Christ. I don't know this well enough. Oh yeah, I turned that back one on. Okay, cool. We'll let it roll like this. That one's rolling. That one's rolling. There's one over there that's rolling. This one, that one's stuck. Just sits in the same place. I don't know how to fix it. I guess I'm going to have to take a sprinkler master class. Because I could have totally fixed that by now because that one stayed like that. The other two are rolling in the front. So I guess we're going to leave the front rolling. And, oh good. This little area over here on the back that doesn't get it. Cool. All right, well, we got water going for the day. If you're ever lost out in the wild and you need a sugar source, if you find columbine at the end of when it's in full bloom and been watered and all the things, if you find columbine, these ends right here, that is filled with nectar. You see how it looks juicy like that? It is. And it's filled with nectar. So, I mean, it's going to take a lot of them if they're really small, but yep, that's where all the nectar goes on the columbine, is down into that. Hey, get back. And that's what the columbine leaves look like. Anyway, daisies. Okay, we're going behind. You are so silly. Okay. Everybody seems to be fine in the barn. Quite happy. Water's going. Oh, the bumblebees are... Ooh, did you guys see what happened outside of Yellowstone? An entire bee truck turned over. Daisies are my favorite too, be frank. Did you finally give up on the birds, bird? Did you finally give up on the birds? You're not even growling at her. Are you sure you're feeling okay? We are the 4 best friends, and nobody's better friends than us. We are the 4 best friends, and nobody's better friends than us. A little, yeah. Hi, honey. You toilet drinker? You toilet water drinker, and then you want kisses? How gross are you? Let's get that big old eye booger out. Let's get rid of the eye boogers. I know, it sucks. It's a big, thick one. I know, it sucks. Takes 2 hands to do it, huh, bird? Open the eye and use the thumb to goop it out. About that. You got messy hair. You do got messy hair. So when she turns all blonde like that, that's the dead hair that needs to be brushed out of her. Otherwise, she's more of a dark. No. Nobody eats anybody's slime. Nobody eats any slime around here. That's gross. Addie had her own bad habits that we've had to work on. Addie likes to eat poop. Good God, there's another one fucking flying over. That's 4 in about a 20-minute time period. You know what I don't miss, JJ, at all? The stress of running a place. Ooh, you found one of Chicken Nugget's horse hooves. She brought in a little horse hoof. Just Addie size for her. Oh yeah, is that yours? You keeping it? What are you objecting to? No. No, you always start it off. You always start it off. You always start the alarm. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. You always sound the alarm. My next question is, how many times when something startles them and Bird gets that jolt, how much does that raise her blood sugar? Because it's an adrenaline spike, so it always makes me wonder how much it raises her blood sugar. So I try not to let anybody do anything like that. As soon as they start, I try to... No, they have to be trimmed. Hi. Hi, toilet head. Hey, big head that puts in a toilet. Oh, yeah. I think you probably went and drank out of the toilet. Because you're... Maybe you went for the bowl. I hope you went for the bowl and not the toilet. Because your face is wet. It's probably toilet water. It's probably. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. My honey girl. You can call me honey if you want. That's why last trip when I was here, I was so worried about May because she just had her hooves done. Just had herself trimmed up. The bitch can flounder on grass, so. Wow, it's not even 9 o'clock. It feels like it's noon. Did you guys take your meds? I haven't yet. I should go take them. Oh, you missed Manscaping Monday, Fred? Well, let's talk about it on Thursday then. If you missed your Manscaping Monday, let's talk about it to Thursday. Okay. We don't need any of those. We need one of these. One of these. And 2 of these. So, I don't know. Anyway, people keep saying that I'm abusing my psych meds. Which of those meds am I abusing? And can you tell me what those meds are? Because one of those is a Benadryl. So, if you're only given 30 pills and there's 30 days in the month, you can't take 2 pills in one day because then you're going to be without a pill for a day. You ever been on something that's a mood stabilizer? Do you know what the missing the one day feels like? Oh God, it's awful. And hey, Rowena, if you don't watch, how did you know that I was at the beautiful location out at the farm? If you don't watch and you don't pay attention to me, Rowena, how did you know I was out at the farm? Great question, huh? Inquiring minds. We all want to know. How did you know? Just asking for like 49 friends. Maybe it's 10 friends and 39 fucking enemies. Or bush watchers. Either one. Weird. But you don't watch. Okay. Okay, let's turn the light off with the fan on. Fan on. Okay, there we go. All right, Big Bird. Oh, I must not have something quite right because this thing is just sitting in the same fucking spot and it's really not moving. I must not have something adjusted quite right with the water. Might gotta go play with the water again. No, JJ, I don't, because here's the thing. if they don't like it, they don't have to stay. Good morning, Lacey. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. You have every ability to walk away just like everybody else did. I actually don't feel sorry for them because they've embedded themselves deeper. I don't feel sorry for them. They're gonna have to go mess with the. We're gonna have to go mess with the water because I don't have this flowing right. I gotta go turn something else. It's a secondary knob that needs to be turned because this is not flowing out as far as it needs to. All right, let's go back around. These are stiff. They're not getting enough pressure to move. Well, this one is. Oh, wow, that one finally moved. But is it going to move back the other direction? No clue. Okay. That's closed all the way. That one's going to make me wet when I turn it because it's going to spray out from down around here. Let's turn this one first. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, and he doesn't, like, even his cussing doesn't make sense, Lacey. Jack and shit. No, it's jack shit. We didn't do jack and shit. No, it's not jack and shit. It's jack shit. Like, are you a 5-year-old just learning how to swear? Well, I guess we're going to leave it like this for right now. Because I got it beaten out more on the front. All right, I guess we got it. We're going to leave it. Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of shit going now. We got more sprinklers going. Cool. Because this one's going to go and do something. Maybe. Kind of looks like he had to dig a ditch out for it because it looks like it just kind of runs. Whatever. Okay. That's out a lot farther. And that's really spraying. Oh, and those two are now spraying good too. Awesome. Fixed it. Just needed to play with the buttons a little bit more. Fixed it. Yep. Now we're moving. We're not just sticking in the same spot. It's going slow, but it's moving. I'm not moving. I'm standing still and the water's already to my left. So that means it's moving. Anyway. Are y'all soggy? Are you soggy? Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Boy, looking through this at the grass, you can see right where the dogs be. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? You don't notice how yellow it is until you look through it on the camera. Interesting. You can see everywhere the dogs be. Anyway. So this is pretty much what I'm doing with my day. I wiped the counters down yesterday. I'm going to tear the stove apart because I finally have a load of dishes to do. Oh, I followed the recipe on the back of the tapioca box and I made tapioca fluff. Oh my God, it was so good. Use an egg and you separate the egg. The yolk goes in the tapioca. And so while you're prepping it, you put 3 scoops of tapioca in a pot on the stove top. You put the egg in, 2 cups of milk, and I always add a little bit of vanilla and 3 tablespoons of sugar, and you let that sit for 5 minutes while you take your egg white and you beat your egg white until it's foamy, and then you add some sugar to it, and then you beat it again, and then you add another scoop of sugar to it, and then just right before it hits soft peak stage, you add your 3rd scoop of sugar and you take it to soft peak, okay? And then by that point in time, it's just about 5 minutes. So now you put your heat on your flame, turn your flame on under your pot. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Put your flame onto your pot, and you got to stir it continuously because it's got milk and sugar in it. You blend up that egg yolk and milk and tapioca and sugar, vanilla, and you bring that to a boil until it's boiling steady. And when you're stirring it, it's still boiling. Then you take it off the heat, you take that egg white mixture, your soft peak eggs, and put them into your tapioca mixture, stir it up and let it cool. You can either serve it warm or cold. Oh my God, it's so much better. It makes the tapioca really creamy. Anyway. That siren is the volunteer fire department. Either they've wrecked their vehicle, they've had an accident, or their house is on fire. One of the 3. Maybe it could be their farm on fire too, because everything's volunteer out here. Ooh, the big jumping spider has moved. I don't know where it went. I should have grabbed it yesterday. Good morning, Messy Bessie. It's been going off for a hot minute. Okay, they're letting it strike. No, it's not the 9 o'clock whistle. No, that means that's the call to any first responders that are in the area that can come and help. And they let it blow naturally. Like it finally shut down. They didn't have to cut it off mid-whir. And it's generally, they do their siren test at noon on the first Saturday of the month. So. Hey, that's not any of ours barking. Why are you barking? Did you see that Billings is starting to put in like a nursing resource into their 911 system. So rather than if it's not something that an ambulance and a fire truck needs to be sent to, the nurses can triage them and get them going a different direction. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I could understand for people that are frequent flyers, something like that maybe, but doesn't that then put you on the judging them scale and you're not allowed to do that? I don't know. That was my thought at first. Oh, well, have fun playing in traffic, honey. Great if you find work. What? What'd you do? Did you lose it? The haze is starting to burn off the mountains. We're starting to be able to see them a little bit more clear now. The haze is burning off. By about 4 o'clock this afternoon, it'll be perfect and you can see all of it. Good morning. Good morning, Crystal. Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday. She looks like she's been through a dog fight. It's not, it's water. That's why I had to touch her. I was like, oh my God, what did you do to your body? What did you do to your body? No, it's water. I thought that she had maybe scruffed her way through a fence or something. Nope, it's water. Oh my goodness, Tammy, you are ready to go, aren't you? Getting the hell out of Dodge for the weekend. Hi, honey. Oh, sorry, bird. Good God, I trip over your feet more than you trip over yours. Got 4 of them, and I only got 2, and I still walk on yours. What did I come in here for? I don't even remember now. Well, that didn't work out so hot, did it? And see, this is why I don't you guys following me everywhere I go. Because then you make me forget what I went in for. Now we got to go all the way back out and start all over again. I pulled all the rugs up yesterday and run them through the washing machine and then put them out here on the deck, even though it was windy. Good morning, Jacqueline. Even though it was windy. You didn't see the dog bed, you just read dog in the washer. Oh my God, why'd you put the dog in the washing machine? Oh. Yeah, we're just hanging out here, looking at the beauty of life, listening to the birds and my chainsaw voice. So it is what it is. I'm really glad that her sugar wasn't over 500 this morning. Oh, you're welcome in. Nobody really bites over here unless, you know, that's your thing. I was hoping, because it's such a sunshiny day and it's not terribly windy, I was hoping we would see the eagle this morning. But it doesn't sound like it. Who were you with, Fred? Tell us all about it. Who were you with? Do you guys watch The Agency on Paramount? That was a really good one. I watched The Agency and Lioness. Both of those were very good series. Lioness is coming back in August, I believe, the new season. And The Agency comes back the end of June. Of course, Fred, we know you want somebody that bites. Bites like an old mare. Hey, maybe I can put in a good word for you and May. Fred, maybe I can put in a good word for you and May. Maybe I can put in a good word for you to May, and she'll let you get close so she can bite you. $10 years for it. 10 years? Wow. 10 years before it can be on Paramount? Is that maybe because of... Oh, you have HBO Max. Oh, good God, Tammy. What is going on in the middle part of the country? First, they were under like hellacious tornadoes. And then I think it was a freeze warning because they were going to get way cold again. Tell me they're not manipulating our weather. Ohio, Fred. Well, thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, 10 years. Okay. I see what you're saying now, Bree. See, I didn't know if it was 10 years because of, like, maybe their contract state it can't be put into syndication until... Well, I mean, be grateful, Randa, that they go around you. Tornado warning and a flood warning. Isn't that crazy? I do know that when I drove over the Bighorn the other day, it was super fucking full. And then with all this warm weather we've had, and you don't really see any snow up on the mountain anymore. So that's all melting and doing its melt thing. Oh, where is my drink at? Where did I set it down at? God, did I take it with me? Let me go look. Watch out. Excuse me. Stay. Stay. Everybody stay. Don't move. Stay put. Oh, there it is. It was sitting right there the whole time. It was on the floor next to me. Gosh, I'm dumb sometimes. Got it. It was right there on the floor next to me. So, Yeah, there we go. I have another question for you subscribers. How come more of you weren't asking for proof? Because it's me. So there shows that you have a bias out here towards people you feel deserve forgiveness, grace, mercy, but then people you deem unworthy, again, your choice, not mine, yours, because of the way every one of you said things in that chat. And I'm not meaning my chat, I'm meaning the subscribers at the Hive where all of this happened. Because just like Ange Carter, I was called everything but a white girl and a child of God. And it turns out I was the one telling the truth. So why weren't more of you asking your leader, where's the proof? Where's the text message that says this? Because in the end, what it came down to, in the end, she said it out of her own mouth. This came down to, I was mad. How dare you talk about me? And how dare you insult what I make? That's what she was mad about. Because I didn't think her bracelets were good enough. Promise me. I promise you. I promise you. You want to know where the flaws are at? Not a problem. I will go through every bracelet and we will go over them and critique them and show where the problems are. Every bracelet. Furthermore, nobody asked, well, were these shipped this way? Do you know how much work I did to get them to be able to be placed on the display stand? They came all stuffed in plastic bags, bursting at the seams because the plastic bags were tiny. They had no notes on them about what stones were used with which bracelet. Oh, and about 1,000 little itty bitty jewelry tags with cotton yarn were sent with them. I can't use that for shit. As you can see, I had to order my own tags, and now I know how to make them. Figured that out using my own Cricut and my cardstock, but not that that matters to you guys, but whatever. And Crystal, that question really wasn't anybody in this chat. It was to the people in her chat because they're sitting in the bushes listening. They're totally sitting in the bushes and listening. That's exactly my question, Randa. It's been over a year. Why are you worried about him now? Well, and I appreciate that. But yeah, that was more of a question geared towards the people that were so willing to call for my head on a platter and encourage somebody to frivolously use court systems over something about YouTube. Where the moment the cops arrive, which I'm sure they will once I get home, when the cops arrive, I'll be able to show them the full text message, how she said, I'll send you everything. You can keep it, use it for your move. Even back then, I knew that I was going to have to probably move. There you go, Andy. There's that. So I hope you feel good because you got your ass pats and you got the whole community up in arms and you did character assassination on me and you lied on me and all I had to do was show the truth about you. That was it. That was all. couldn't label them because they're not real crystal. They're imitation made from glass, and the hematite is fake too. They're pretty, still sellable, but not worth as much as she says. Agreed, Andy. Agreed. Round here. Yes, just another mess around here. And why would I expect to be apologized to? And what does that say about Queen's character? How about this one? What does that say about Queen's character? Because A, she didn't ask for any proof. She took Bonnie at her word, which Bonnie admitted to being overly emotional. I know, JJ. So she took her at her word. She didn't. The accuser didn't show proof to say, yes, I asked for my bracelets back. No, she never asked for them. Listen to her. You can tell when she's lying. You can fully tell when she's lying. Her voice changes. Yes, it was Happy Feet. Oh my God. What a great memory you have. Hey, did your mom's mugs make it? Could have, Randa. She chose not to. Why? So blowing my candle out made hers shine brighter? That's really not how it works. Yes, Happy Feet, that is around the same time because you ordered the whole box of mugs and they got shipped to me for making your mugs. We did it in trade, mugs for product. Yeah. Oh, there's no problem with your mugs? You used them every day this week? Oh my God, you mean to say your mugs were actually a functioning coffee mug? So I learned something, right, about how to ship mugs. Wow. No shit, Happy Feet. You don't say. Well, thanks for the positive feedback. I appreciate that. Because that was your own artwork that you sent me that I put on the mugs. That was your own artwork. Oh, look. The butterfly's back. No, JJ. What I heard was she went over there to Rumble and said, hey, and nobody acknowledged her. And then Toasty ignored her and iced her out. And she finally said, okay, cool, I'll leave. I don't want to make it awkward for anybody. Too late. It was already awkward. Seven mugs safe. 7. So you ordered 7 mugs that I sent you. See, I don't remember how much I did and what I did. I just know that I did before I crashed. And then I had a crash. My grief just became way too much. Wow, interesting. Happy birds. That's right, it was Coco Pelli. Yep, you'd be fine 1 minute, going along just fine. You did, you won a mug, that's right. That is right, Bree. They sent me wrong. They sent me the insert part of it, not the actual tumbler press, which I needed. God. I had a full-blown crash after she died. There's so much I don't remember. There's just so much. I was on just autopilot. No wonder it took me 4 tries to order the right parts for my chair. Took me 4 tries on that and 3 tries on something else. And then I just gave up. I think that was the tumbler part of my press. But it just means I started again this year. And I made mugs for... Oh, God, Eric, I'm so sorry. And I made mugs for J-Kels and her mom. And J-Kels loves her mug. Yeah, I just thought I was fine. I just kept telling everybody I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'd have it figured out because on Tuesday I'd get the Tuesday night pizza deal. And then I didn't have to worry about dinner for the rest of the week because there was pizza and pasta and breadsticks. And then I wouldn't have to worry about figuring it out. No, you're fine, Rosie. I appreciate that. Listen, there's a whole chunk of my memory that's just really hazy. Like, it just goes dark in January, the end of January, it just goes dark. And then, like, I can think of sporadic things. Like, I did that Women's Day hike. Easter and my birthday, I got flowers for Easter / my birthday. Because they were like a day apart. Marcia sent me lilies. 4th of July, I have a blip because of the drone show that I walked outside and looked up and there was a drone show that I could actually see. The Texas floods, I remember that covering that. Some of the protests, I remember that, but I really wasn't crafting at that time. I just needed to be able to focus on one thing because my thoughts were so scattered as it was. I couldn't complete the steps that it took, and then I would get frustrated with myself, which would cause my anxiety to go up, therefore making softball, therefore making my depression worse when I was already struggling really bad. So just is what it is. Oh yeah, the tsunami that ended up getting us spotted. But then, there were all the views, like 34,000 views on a rec league softball game. If you didn't think that didn't already have me going, how? Why? Well, in Randa, I don't have just regular depression. I have major depressive disorder. So when I start to slip, I slip far and fast. Oh yeah, B Frank, I went back and reviewed because all of a sudden I got a notification from YouTube that said I'm about to hit 1 million views. And I'm like, wait, what? How? And then I started looking at what was in, like, there were 13, 14,000 on Tuesday and Thursday softball games. There's no way. Right. It was very strange that all of a sudden that just started happening. Mm-hmm. And then you got Queen Bee over there screaming, I've got her link. I've got her link. I never said this was my original channel. This was my secondary channel. They were standalone channels, one under one email, one under another email. This one went down when my other one went away. This one came back. My other one did not. Oh, and I got the clip of you saying spam, scams, and deceptive practices. For inauthentic traffic, bitch. Not for anything else. And clearly, as your panel guest stated, she was mad because how dare I talk about her all these months later? How dare I go ahead and move forward and sell the bracelets that she sent me? Because now she wants the money. Oh yeah, and she's not the only one that lives on a fixed income, bitch. Lots of us live on fixed incomes out here. My God, I gotta stop because otherwise I'm gonna tear apart every little point and correlate it all right back to where the problem is. And it's not on this side of the fence. It's way over there. What a loser. Oh, that crop duster's working behind us today. I can hear him fly in the other direction. It was too windy to fly yesterday. Hear him? Furthermore, I do believe that there were several of you that were in here at the time. No, he's not practicing. It's a crop duster. You were right, Bree. It is a crop duster. When I described it, the farmer was like, yeah, that's a crop duster. He's a pretty wild flyer. But I also appreciate those of you that were here because, like I said, I don't remember. There's a good portion of 2025 that I don't remember. Grandma died January 15th, 2025. So this is my second summer without her. That's hard to say. Stop it. Quit. There's no reason to do that. I appreciate that, be frank. Yeah. It just, I'm sorry. I mean, one would have thought that, I mean, it's so funny because what she said versus what actually transpired couldn't be farther from the truth. Oh my God, you got the best of both worlds. You really are turning into a farm dog. You got a bone and a hoof. My God, you're a happy girl. Well, and that's not exactly true. Good morning, Quick Bella, but that's not exactly true, Eric. Like, look at what happened to Keemstar for having Amberlyn Reed on. And then you notice it seems like she kind of went on about her way, probably because he realized that the problem becomes when you start making money with somebody that's banned on your platform, on your channel. That's when it's going to become a problem, because it makes it look like you're hosting them to make money. It is. It's a double-edged sword. And that was part of the reason that after I lost my channel, I didn't do Kathy Peas anymore. I would go up on Queens, but I would stay for a short bit of time. And I mean, she made no bones about saying, oh yeah, they're reporting me, but I don't care. I'll fight it. She would ask me to come up there. I mean, do we need to get in text messages and show where I was asked to come up on panel, be told not to be a stranger, all of those things? No, hers were that was for community. No, it's not. It wasn't for Clue. It was, I'm pretty sure, because the stream that went down, she was talking about Julie Skolnick. Everybody knows Julie's a striker. Jesus. No, Eric. I mean, if we're going to, like, the things that I do remember and are very clear in my brain, I can recite them. I don't have to stop and be like, wait, what? Oh, stop. It's probably the neighbor. And it's my spark plugs. Stop it. Oh, hi, Elliot. It's just Elliot, Addie. Quit. Bird, do you want to go play with Elliot? You want to go play? Okay, here. I can't open that one. You have to go through the other door if you want to go play with Elliot. I don't know if you should, though. Because what's going to do to your sugar? How about you just hang around here? Stop barking at Elliot. Birdie's friend tried to come over and play. Well, if that's... Stop! It's Elliot! Knock it off. Well, if that were the case, Eric, then why wouldn't a Granny have gone down? Because she has Clue on every day. So using that logic, it doesn't work. Stop, Addison Huxley. Enough. Ah. Stop. I appreciate you telling me. I told you who it is. Oh yeah, it's only. Listen, I wouldn't be shocked if when those DMs get out, that's gonna be like great. Pop, yes. I'm sorry, be frank. She is being. She's acting like she got a damn bee in her bonnet. Littlest girl, quit. Oh my God, she's so objecting. All because there's another dog out in the driveway. Probably because his dad's coming over to work on my Jeep, so. Figures the one day I don't put the beer in the front seat of the Jeep. I put it in the morning, take it out in the evening, put it back in the fridge. Not like somebody's gonna. I know, right? Well, she's not a banned creator, she's a terminated creator. So, in other words, Eric, think fired creator eligible for rehirement, eligible for reemployment at the same company. Generally, when you get fired from a company, you're not eligible to be rehired. But so you're terminated, but you're terminated with, 6 to 9 months, and then you can get in the second chance program. Because they now have it's about a year that you have to wait. I think it's like 9 months to a year. 9 to 12 months, and then you can reapply. Yeah. Damn it. Enough. Your name is going to become damn it. Now that you found your voice, I don't know if I like it so much. Ew, God, how can you though, JJ? How can you exploit that cow? That one, why don't we just send that one to slaughter? That was a big old bumblebee. Those robins are so busy. Look how many times Natasha came back. She's still over here on this platform. What are you talking about? She just hides it and unhides it. Well, I guess here's my question. Some of the same people that sit in Clue's chat and cheer her on were some of the people that spoke the loudest about, I can't believe Voices said that. Think about that. While I water the maters. you need yourself torn down, if you need to be torn down, this is a good place to come. Um, if you're looking to rebuild yourself, this isn't the place to go to. But, I mean, some people like self punishment. That's your thing, you know? I personally already have a negative self dialogue, internal dialogue. I don't really need any help with it. But some of you motherfuckers, on a day that I needed help with it, you're right there. You don't ever disappoint. You always got the great things to fill in the blank spaces on the negative self-talk soundtrack. I don't like Kick, I don't like Twitch. All those things flashing, moving, I don't even like Rumble. Nope, I'm good. We go to Rumble when we want to watch a movie together. And there's only a select few of us because I do it unlisted. Because why would I give a hating ass person, a hateful hoe, why would I give them the benefit to watch what we watch when we hang out and chat together? So we just do it unlisted and send the link to the select invitees, which you have to be on a list, and then we vote. So it's just not an easy thing, and we're not accepting new applications right now. We're content with our group that we do this with. So if you know, you know. If you don't, and you're not on the list, well, I guess you'll never find out what an experience that is. Absolutely, Queen Bella. You can come join. Queen Bella, never mind. I get it. I know. No, I think you probably already sent it. I think you have access to it. Oh no. I'll get it. Queen Bella, I got your email. I'll drop you the link in there next time we do it. Probably when I go home again. It's a little bit hard to do movie day out here because it's really echoey and dogs dance and bark and go in and out, and it's harder to do movie days out here. Works perfect at home because my two lay down and then I work on something and we watch a movie. But I got some good ones. If you haven't seen Maternal Instinct, that's definitely one we're gonna do. The story is the life and tragedy of Mo Wilson, Mariah Wilson. She was the cyclist that was killed by Leah Armstrong. Awesome, Andy. And I think I'm going to start Paramount next month. I don't have to buy an air conditioner, so that's another $300 back on the bottom line. So I think we can start another streaming service so that we can watch. No, I won't. A one-way street. We haven't done one in a long time. When I got quiet a few months back, that's what we were doing. It was just safer that way. I know, we haven't done one in a while. I thought about it last night, but then I was so fucking tired. Like I said, by 8:30 we were all in bed. It was still daylight out, and we were going to bed. Bird went and laid out on the front porch, and I could see her I could hear her. She got off the porch. The rest of us just crawled in bed, and that was the end of it. Oh no, I went and bought a brand new one. We went to Blowdorns, and I thought I was at Baumgar's. Of course, they were just like the buildings are just side by side. I pulled in the first driveway instead of the second driveway, and they Blowdorn's price matched it to Baumgar's price. So I actually got a better air conditioner for the price, and it keeps the whole house cool. I'm gonna order one of those, or go to Ace and buy him one of those 2 window fans, so at night I can bring in the cool, and then during the day it can push out air to keep it circulating through the house. That's the last thing I need to get. And then we won't know what it's gonna be like then until winter. But I'm already prepared with my little space heaters, because goddamn that trailer. First couple of years I was in that trailer, it was cold as shit. But this last year wasn't as cold as what winter normally is, and I didn't freeze in there, so. Yeah, it's always crazy about February. You see somebody selling their AC unit. You're like, God, you're gonna really want that in May. I know money's tight, but you're really gonna want that in May. It's not gonna be worth the $50. Like, oh God. And I could have bought one off a marketplace for $30, but what's the potential? It's gonna run and blow cool for a little bit and then not blow cool again. So I just went and purchased one. It was fine. So there, I prepaid my karma. I didn't fight about it with them. I just took what I needed, got the right things, and you have no idea what. Doodles, are you still in here? Are you listening, Doodles? If you are, then you're going to love this. So, the neighbor across the way, whose grandma's handmade ceramic Christmas tree that I had, that I couldn't, once I knew that she lived there and I figured out the connection, I couldn't keep it in my possession. I needed to give it to her. She had a moment where she was packing, because she's moving. She was packing her stuff. And she came out and she said, "You have no idea how much that box means to me. Number one, it has my grandpa's writing on it, and it's my grandpa's address. Number two, it's something from my grandma, and I loved my grandma so much. She was my favorite person, and she always painted with me. So the fact that you gave me paints, you gave me palettes, you gave me brushes, you gave me everything I would need to start painting." She said it was, plus you gave me a piece of my family history that nobody else had ever asked if I wanted a piece of. That made me feel like that was so worth every ounce of heartache and hassle and difficult, bumpy road. But now you know what that means? We gotta go find a Christmas tree this year. Or I gotta start yard sailing to check for molds, ceramic molds, and then we can build our own. And I can make my own ceramic Christmas tree. I would really like to do that. Anyway, might have to go to a ceramic shop. I think there's one right outside of town. That's a meadowlark. The female's right here by us. The male's out in the field answering her. That's him. That's her. That's him. That's her. God, I wish I knew what they were talking about. It's like she's yelling the grocery list from the house. Oh, God, now we're going to have to listen to that squeaking thing. He needs to put a couple more rivets in it. Everybody's happy napping. I should go to do some housework. But the minute I move, they'll all not be happy napping anymore. Could you guys imagine having to live lives like some of these people out here that don't have basic common sense or comprehension skills, or their comprehension skills are at a 3rd grade level where they can take it in, but it doesn't transfer over and compute, so they don't get the full picture, because you can hear when they read when it clicks. Could you imagine having to live life like them? Dog, I'll take my own my anxiety, my own depression. Right, Queen Bella? No, thank you. Like, I'll stick with the devil I know. Thank you very much. Yeah, just about right. So all of those clouds were the clouds that were sitting on top of the mountain this morning. Now the wind's coming up. Same, Queen Bella. What I lack for in street smarts, I have in book smarts. I got book knowledge for. Where'd your boy go, dude? I know you're trying to figure out where he's at, aren't you? I'm gonna take a screenshot, Bree. There you go. And we're about the middle of the north end of the range. The range goes way far south. Did you know that? Oh, look. We can finally see the sons of bitches. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Look. Well, Andy can teach you to crochet. I can teach you to sew. So Native Americans had hair care products, skin care products that they made. Part of it came from the bison that they hunted. Plus the plants that were available to them. Hey, quit. It's just Elliot. Dude, this is why people don't like little dogs like you. Stop. Enough. Enough. This is why people don't like little dogs like you. That's rude. You are asked to stop. No. Addison. Leave it. I'm well aware. I love her to pieces. Oh, it's absolutely expensive. I love her to pieces, but this whole little finding her voice and making everybody aware that she knows how to talk and tattling on every blade of grass that moves or squirrel or leaf that falls is really getting old. Hear those baby birds? Quit. It's either Elliot coming to play, or it's the neighbor gonna do my spark plugs. One of the two, dude. One of the two. You heard a duck? Well, probably. I mean, they fly over a lot. Stink Lake Pond is up the road and around the corner. There were, oh my God, this morning sounded like 35 It was so fucking loud. It sounded like 35 sandhill cranes just out there whooping this morning. It was like, oh, sun's up, 6 o'clock, we all gotta talk. Or something came in and startled them. I don't know which. Murder Mittens hasn't come back yet. Murder Mittens is off on his... I think he goes and finds a place that he naps. Happy napping, bird. I'm relatively sure Mason's in on the couch. If he has his way about it, he'll go turn upside down on the love seat in between the pillows and try to blend in. Oh, I figured out what that noise was. They're disking the field over there. So that was like the day that we kept hearing the like grinding noise. They're disking the field across the road. So that's what that noise is. When I came home from town yesterday, there was a whole bunch of dust kicked up out in the middle of the field. So that's what that means. He's disking the field. And with it being June and disking a field, that leads me to believe it's probably winter wheat. Boy, by the time he gets home, he's just going to need to mow it again before he weed whacks it. I'm just going to keep pouring the water to it. And he knows his water well enough. Like I said, he's never gotten to be here to take possession of the water and actually do it the way he would do it if it were himself. He's always had to have somebody else do it for him. But last night I had to go take pictures. I didn't have to. I wanted to get Birdie. If her blood sugar was really high and there was potential something bad could happen, I wanted to make sure that she had a really good day, right? So, because I was dealing with the ditch, I took Birdie with me. I made all the other dogs stay in the house while I took her with me. Because she just loves the ditch. So I specifically took her with me. And I had to take pictures. I'm like, I think that we need to open something because we got a lot of water going by us that we're not taking advantage of. So I took pictures and he's like, yep, you need to open that and close this one over there. That's how cool it is. So that's how well he has his property. I can take pictures and he can exactly what has to be adjusted. She's happy napping. She's happy napping. She's kind of napping. She's happy napping. So, all right, friends. I don't know what you're going to do to make this day fun, but I've gotten you through part of it. Probably be back later so we can watch the golden hour as the mountain lights up and starts to glow. We haven't done that in a little minute, so might do a golden hour unless some of the other girls go live, and then I'll sit out here and watch it while I listen to them. But I hope you have a great day. Don't be an asshole. If somebody tells you that somebody didn't do something to them, maybe ask for some receipts and ask for both sides of the story. And leave people's mental health out of it and their deceased family members. That's just being an asshole. There's no reason to do that. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Bye.